you're doing well. Today we will be sitting down and setting up my 2023 bullet journal. If you guys didn't watch my last vlog, I unboxed a few notebooks and talked about my 2023 journaling setup. I will be linking it down in the description and in the cards if you want to watch it. But this is my bullet journal. I love it so much. I sketched everything in. As you guys can see, it's nothing crazy. I won't be drawing in this bullet journal at all. I just, just very like simple things, mainly because I feel like if I end up drawing in this journal, I probably won't be able to do it every month, and I will probably stop using my bullet journal just like I did with my other bullet journals. So I think I kind of figured out a system that works for me finally, and I think it is keeping it simple. However, I will be using some stickers because I have a decent sticker collection, so I thought I would just use them instead of drawing in my bullet journal. So that is the plan. This is going to be my bullet journal through January to June. Like I said, I sketched my yearly pages, and also we will be setting up my January page as well. But yeah, if you have a warm drink, if you're cozy, let's get started. Oh, also I should probably mention this. I will do a flip through at the end, but I won't be talking through when I'm actually setting up my bullet journal. So if you want to listen to me talking about my setup, just wait for the flip through, or you can just jump to the flip through. It's fine. Let's get started. Hi everyone, it's been a couple of days, but there was some technical difficulties and I couldn't really film this flip through, and also because of the same reason, I think the last page, I couldn't film the last page, but since I will be doing a flip through, I thought it would be okay. But let's get started. So again, this is the journal. So I didn't do much on this page, I just wrote my name down and I used my camera stamp and just put that there because I thought it would look empty. But yeah, this is very simple. Next up, this is kind of like the minimal cover page, I guess. I was not going to do anything on this page because this kind of annoys me because you can't really open it, but I decided to just stamp another stamp that I have and just the year. Here's the actual cover page and my key. So when it comes to the key page, I didn't do much. I just wrote down my key, used some stickers and stamped a key. Now I was not going to do anything except this part, but as you guys can see, I used Tom washi tape and a sticker. The reason for this is somehow ink smudged here. I don't know how it happened, but yeah, I just decided to cover it up with some washi and stickers. I actually did the same thing in another page. This is just a decoration and a way for me to cover my mistakes. Moving on, this is the actual cover page. I didn't do much. Again, I just stamped Hello 2023. I wrote a quote, which I will get into in a second, and I have a little sticker collage thing here, a big sticker, a little stamp, washi, and another quote sticker that says happiness depends on ourselves. And for the quote, I decided to use quotes for each month in my bullet journal, and I decided to use Disney quotes to be specific, which I'm very excited. I love Disney, and this was a subtle way for me to include Disney in my bullet journal, so yeah. And for the actual cover page, I chose life is a journey to be experienced, not a problem to be solved. This is from Winnie the Pooh, I think. Moving on, I have a future log. I didn't even stamp future log, so it's just like a calendar, 6 calendars to be specific, because I will be using this journal for the first half of the year. I divided it into 2. The top is going to be for my personal tasks, events, and all of that stuff. Mainly events, not tasks, but yeah. And for the bottom part, I decided to use that part for content creation. So anything related to content will be down here, and for my personal things, birthdays, university related things, they will be on the top. Next up, I have a period log. So again, I just did this for 6 months just because I will be using this for the next 6 months. I just numbered the little spaces 1 to 31, and I have a little key. I will be tracking my period, obviously, cramps, my sleep schedule, and my cravings. Again, I was not planning to do this here, but the ink smudged again. I do not know how that happens, but it did. So I used a sticker, some washi, a stamp, and I think it kind of makes the page look a little bit alive. Next up, I have my intentions. Pretty simple. We could also call this goals as well. I just like the word intentions a little bit better, so I call it intentions. I have 6 boxes for personal, university, mental health, physical health, content, and relationships. I have a few ideas. Of how I want to fill them, but I did not do them yet. I will be doing it, and you will see it as the time goes on. Okay, since one of my intentions is about my mental health and the other one is about physical health, I decided to log them. So one of the logs is for my anxiety. So this is the anxiety log. Again, I will be doing it for 6 months, and it is basically the same as my period tracker, and the key changes. Obviously, I will be tracking it as 4 versions, I guess. And I have another log here, which is for workouts. So again, it's the same layout. Next up, this is my checkout page. This was supposed to be things to check out, but it was too long and I didn't really want to stamp that much, so I just did checkout, and I divided this into 8 sections, I guess. TV shows, movies, K-dramas, animes, mangas, books, games, and places. This is the only book-related thing in my journal, since I will be creating a separate reading journal, but yeah, this is just 4 books that I want to check out, basically. Okay, and here we are on my monthly setup, I guess. This is for January, obviously. So this is the January cover page. So I did chapter 1, nothing crazy. And I did another Disney quote, which I will get into, and I have a girl sticker here. I want to use these stickers in every month, different ones, because I have a lot, so we'll see. But the quote that I chose for this one is from Tangled. I'm obsessed with Tangled, and I thought this would be fitting, the quote would be fitting for the first month, but also, since I love Tangled, I thought that this was just amazing. So the quote goes, "What if it's not everything I dreamed it would be? It will be. And what if it is? What do I do then? Well, that's the good part, I guess. You get to find a new dream." Yeah, so this is the quote. Moving on, I have my monthly calendar and my events page. This was not because of the smudge, I just wanted something here, so I just kind of put that there, and I will be writing the events starting from here. The calendar is very simple, and like I said, I will be just writing down the events. The next page is tasks. I will be writing down my monthly tasks. So next up we have habits. I didn't do much, I just picked a few habits. I didn't really want to create calendars for these, so what I did is, if I'm doing a thing every day, I just did 31 dots. And so for example, for YouTube, I want to do 3 times a week, so I did 3 for each week. I separated them, so it would be easier for me to keep track of, and I think it's going to be a lot easier for me. Next up, I have a sleep log. My sleeping schedule is all over the place, and I wanted to keep track of that, so I did that. It starts from 4 p.m. to 12 p.m. to next day, which I think is a decent time frame. I think it would be good for me to keep track of how much I sleep, I guess, or in what hours I sleep. But yeah, that is it, obviously. I will be starting my weeklies after this. I sketched it out a little bit, but I didn't do much since we still have a little bit more to go. I hope you enjoyed watching me as I set this up, and I hope you've enjoyed the flip through as well. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one, hopefully. Bye!